crystals have increased my manifestation in all different layers and aspects of my reality and my mind. And one of the number one ways that I have had this happen is based on rituals that I am doing and using my crystals for and in. Hello and welcome back to another Vibes and Frequencies video. My name's Nathan, and if you happen to be new to my channel here, I make videos about crystals. Because if you can't tell by all this, I'm pretty pumped about crystals, because to me they are serious tools of transformation, and I just love them and making videos. So this being said, I'm really excited for today's video topic because I've been manifesting this for multiple weeks now, making this video. I'm finally doing it, and the video is actually about manifestation. And this video is about manifestation rituals with crystals that I use that have seriously been benefiting me, as well as my secret, so stupid, my secret to manifestation. And to top it all off, to put that cherry on top of that ice cream sundae, baby, I'm also going to be sharing towards the end of this video my 4 favorite manifestation crystals and how the dimension of their energy kind of differs from each other, and maybe which one you might want to use based on your particular situation. So the very first thing that I want to say is something that I know that all of my subscribers here know, and I'm going to say it anyways because it's the lead-in, and it is the fact that we are literally the most powerful powerhouse of manifestation energy in the entire universe. We are constantly manifesting everything around us, literally everything. Things you don't like, things you do like. You're manifesting the way that you look. You're manifesting the relationships that you have. You've manifested your job, so on and so forth. Now, I get really deep into these concepts in other videos. If you're interested, you could check out my Dimensions playlist that I've got linked on my channel. But for this case, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. I think that says enough, at least to intro this video. So we are manifesting literally everything all the time, right? And this is happening with our energy, and we're getting a response, basically like a symptom of what we're doing as an external response in physical reality. So we can see a reflection of who we are being and what we're manifesting. And this is happening all the time. We are never not manifesting. And something that I like to say is that if you were not manifesting, it would be because you are manifesting yourself not manifesting. There's literally no way not to be manifesting, right? So using crystals. Crystals are powerful, powerful tools for us to manifest with and increase our understanding of manifestation, the dimensions in which we manifest, and just overall kind of activate a certain kind of energy within us to get the ball rolling on this. And I have experienced this 100% as the truth in my own personal existence, that crystals have increased my manifestation in all different layers and aspects of my reality and my mind. And one of the number one ways that I have had this happen is based on rituals that I am doing and using my crystals for and in. I believe that rituals are really profound and important. I promise I'm about to tell you the rituals, I swear. I believe that they're really important because just as we are using our energy to manifest the physical reality around us, if we reach out and interact with the physicality, with the physical nature of this universe that we are playing in, right? This is our playground, right? If we reach out and we interact with it in a physical way, because it is physical, it is basically like a response that we can create this echo to increase our manifestation. So even though manifestation doesn't always have to happen physically, to have something like a physical ritual that you do is creating an even greater echo to permanently enhance your manifestation abilities for a lot of different reasons, because of the power of symbols, so on and so forth. This being said, my favorite manifestation ritual for me personally that has profoundly changed my life is what I call my manifestation bath. What does a manifestation bath look like, Nathan? What does this mean? A manifestation bath for me is I get the water to the perfect temperature for me, whatever that means in the moment. I put some Epsom salt in there, right? Get that magnesium up in my skin. I put some essential oil in there, and then I put all my crystals in the water that are of the vibration of that kind of dimension manifestation that I want to be manifesting, which I will get into that in a little bit here in the video, I promise. This is going to be a longer video. But this tends to be crystals that I put in the bath are Moldavite, and I also put my Citrine in there. This has been really powerful because A, it is literally me doing something physically and saying that it is going to increase my manifestation. Using it as an activator, right? So I'm using my energy to manifest, and I'm physically doing something that says to the universe, which is me, I am the universe, that I am manifesting, right? So we have this physical power involved. Second is that water holds memory. Water is super, super incredible, guys. I really recommend, if you are not familiar with it, and I'm betting that you probably are, that you look into Dr. Emoto's work. Okay, if I'm not saying his name there correctly, I do apologize. I'll actually link it in the description below because it's really powerful information. And he talks about how water holds memory. Now, the way I'm looking at it is that water holds vibration. Vibration is everything, and so memory is vibration, right? Now, in this sense, if I imbue the water with energy of manifestation, of love, of hatred, literally you could use any energy, it's going to amplify this. And because we are mostly water, this happens with us as well. So by creating a bath where I put crystals that are of a super high vibration to me into the water, I am turning the water into this high vibrational state that I then find myself sitting in, which then vibrationally alters my state as well. When I am in my manifestation bath, I am very particular about what I am thinking about and what I'm honing my energy into, because I see direct and really profound, intense changes the following day, because I tend to do this at night before sleep. That's where it works the best for me. I have done this and woken up with mass amounts more of, for example, subscribers and a lot more comments on my YouTube videos. If, for example, that's what I'm trying to manifest, is a more successful YouTube channel. That's one version of success, right? I've done this with video ideas where I feel kind of flat and like I'm not having very many ideas. I'll sit in there and I'll focus my energy on imagining me having ideas, not actually trying to create the ideas, but of feeling into the energy of me being super excited during a video and having all these ideas flowing through me. That's kind of what I do, right? And this just explodes out my manifestation. That is ultimately my favorite ritual. Second ritual, I'm gonna shout out to you guys here. Boom, I brought this so I could show you. This is a miniature crystal grid. Now, if you aren't familiar with crystal gridding, well, let's be honest, you probably are. This, again, I will emphasize it as the power of me taking my intention, taking my energy, taking my favorite crystals that amplify this energy, that are activators of that energy, that are of the same vibration of the vibration I am trying to echo out into my reality to manifest. By physically creating it, it is me amplifying my energy body into the physical body and the physical dimension of things. And to me, it's like saying to the universe, look, I'm serious. I'm serious about this. I'm so serious, I made a freaking crystal grid and it's next to my bed where I sleep. That's how serious I am. And when the universe knows that we are serious, the universe will yield. It will yield to you, but it's going to bend to you because you are it. So it's not like bad, like you're like, I'm forcing you to do this, universe. The universe is just, you know, it's responsive. We're always getting what we're putting out and who we're being. So those are two of my favorite rituals. And then, of course, just working with your crystal is a ritual in of itself, but I'm not going to get into that specifically here. If you're curious, I'll go ahead and link up above right now. This video is how I enter the dimensions of my crystals, aka how I work with crystals and how I echo that vibration into my reality. So if you want to know that, that video is for you. The second thing that I want to mention, now that I said my, 2/3 favorite rituals there, is the secret to manifestation for me. And it goes like this. Like I said, we are constantly manifesting all the dang time. Literally, we are always manifesting. It's never off. But when can you look back and remember being so focused on just one thing that all of your energy was able to go to it to manifest it? We live in a time where so many things are happening around us. There's so much stimulation and so much voice almost kind of trying to tell you what you're supposed to want to manifest. Okay, now I'm not going to get into like a bunch of conspiracies and stuff, but for me growing up, I mean, literally every single Disney movie, every single TV show, every single other movie is about some kind of romantic interest. And it has programmed me that that's what I'm supposed to want to manifest, that is the peak of life, is manifesting this romantic partner. That's what life is all about, right? Now, if that's what you believe, that's totally okay. I'm not trying to diss that belief. That's not resonant of who I truly am. That's not really what I'm interested in. So that's why it was an uncomfortable belief for me to hold on to, right? So that's just one example of how our attention can be kind of directed without our own intensity of where we want it to funnel to. Do you build a house just by walking around like I'm walking on this trail? Ooh, this stick looks nice. I'll pick this up. That's a nice little stick right there. Ooh, and this is a cool rock. Ooh, look, a shiny human over here. I'm gonna talk to this person. Now I want pizza. Ooh, this commercial looks interesting. If I'm just picking up all these random things based on where my attention is being directed, and then I go to build a house with those things, it's not gonna be a functional house. It's gonna fall in on itself, and none of the pieces are gonna go together and even have any kind of complexity that makes sense and has it manifest correctly for what I really, truly want. It's just gonna be a whole big pile of, like I'm that bird that collects shiny things and just throws it in the nest, right? It's not gonna be a real home. It's just gonna be, I thought this was cool last week, so here it is. If you guys get what I'm saying here. When we go to build a house, the very first thing that happens, and I'm not a construction worker, so I'm just making this up as I go, but I assume that the first thing that happens is there is a construction plan. There's a floor plan. It's all drawn out, and there is a plan of where these materials will be coming from, what steps in order we're going to put them out, and then it is just focused on building it from that point. But there has to be vision. There has to be a vision of what we're building. Otherwise, we're just constantly picking up random things everywhere we go that interest us in that single moment, and then we're trying to build some like single epic thing with a bunch of pieces that don't fit together and were never meant to be with one another. So, manifesting something in your life, this is the secret. This is the secret that has totally changed my life. The secret is that all you need to do to manifest what you want is to know what you want. It is not hard to create something because we literally are the essence and creation of being a creator. Like literally that is what we're constantly doing. Even if you're just sitting on the couch doing nothing all day, you're creating that. That is the essence of reality, is that we are, in a sense, like artists, just creating our own story and our own floor plan for life, right? That is literally the essence of what's going on. This is how life works, in my opinion, and this is the reflection I've gotten back, so of course this is my truth. It might not be true for you, but if it resonates, then I'm really excited to be able to reflect this for you and with you. And it is that figure out what you want, and it will be yours. All you have to do is know what you want and have this vision. When you have the vision of what you want to build, everything in the universe, all of your energy and your physical actions will start to create this until we see it reflected back to us. And then that's just our permission slip and what makes it relevant for us to say, okay, this is who I am and this is what I've created now, right? Because there is this kind of linear sense of time that we kind of see things flesh themselves out. So we might not necessarily get what we're being and what we're trying to create right in the first snap as soon as I decide it. We have to take this physical action to kind of, like I said, say to the universe, I'm serious, right? I'm serious about this. And that is exactly why rituals are so powerful. So that's my secret to manifestation. Just know what you want and really know it, okay? The biggest thing in my life that held me back from manifesting awesomeness is not knowing what I wanted. I was the kind of person who would skip to a new thing like every 2 weeks. I want to be this now. Now I want to be this. And tomorrow I want to have that. And I'm going to live here. But wait, now I'm going to live here. See what I'm saying? And it's okay, because change is a constant. It's also, to me, a fundamental rule of reality, is that things are constantly changing. But I believe that the reason that things are constantly changing is so that life is dynamic. Reality is dynamic, and it gives us an opportunity to find ourselves in a multitude of different environments and ecosystems and dimensions of things that are happening around us and to us at different ages, whatever. It gives us an opportunity to consistently be in a different place and to find who we are in that moment. because over time, after finding myself in maybe 30 different ecosystems and feeling like I wanted the same thing in each one of them, even though things were completely different, that's a really good sign that I know what I really want to build. So diversifying your life, going out and spicing things up, throw some spice in it. Spicing things up is good because it gives us more opportunity to get back different reflections and to more so isolate what is the truth of what we really want to be creating. So that was my little tangent there. Let's go ahead and spin this video more isolated into the crystal aspect of it, okay? So now I'm going to share with you my 4 favorite manifestation crystals. Now, I would love to go super ham with these, and as a matter of fact, I have gone ham with each one of these. And so as I mention each of these crystals, I will tag up above as it becomes relevant the video that if you are interested in this crystal, I recommend that you watch. The first one that I will show you and reveal is, boom, okay, this is Tiger's Eye. This is my Tiger's Eye bracelet. Now, Tiger's Eye is really incredible for manifestation purely for the focus aspect of it. The reason that this focus is going to be important and profound is because once you know what you want, right? So we've talked about that aspect. Then it's just a matter of focusing your energy on it. Otherwise, again, we're just walking around. This is shiny, right? Not all of us have the best direction of attention. I'm talking about me here, okay? I'm total spaz. Squirrel! So Tiger's Eye is our ability and this energy to hone in on one specific thing and to really find yourself only thinking about that. It's actually pretty profound, and I find myself not wearing my Tiger's Eye all the time because it's a very dedicated energy. It's a very masculine energy as well. And for me, I personally carry mostly the divine feminine energy of things. And I've always known this about myself. And it can be kind of uncomfortable for me to be experiencing so much masculine energy for long periods of time because I don't really resonate with it as much, to be honest. But it's been really powerful to hone in on this one specific thing, which for me is my YouTube channel. And that's what I've been using Tiger's Eye to help focus on. And it's the ability to find myself sitting and editing videos all day, meditating on new video ideas, responding to comments, right? These kinds of things. Whereas normally I'd find my energy just waking up. What feels right now? I'm gonna go do this and la-di-da-di-da, right? So this is why Tiger's Eye is really incredible for manifestation. And again, I do have an entire video on Tiger's Eye and this kind of intense focus that I will link above, and I'll also tag it in the description for you guys. The second crystal that I'm going to express to you, I will talk about even shorter because you all know about this one, but I gotta put it here because it's serious, okay? And that is Moldavite. Oh yeah. We talked about figuring out what you want, right? That is a secret to manifestation, is knowing what it is that you want to be creating in the first place. I did not know what I truly wanted until I began working with Moldavite. Moldavite is the crystal of increasing this intuition and seeing these synchronicities manifest themselves in the physical dimension around us to, in a sense, kind of key us in. You're on the right path, baby. Right? So Moldavite is going to be this crystal energy that helps us to dissolve layers of our ego, things that we've picked up along the way, and let them go because we realize and we can feel vibrationally that this is not who we truly are, and that this is not who we truly want to be or what we really want to create. This can be uncomfortable at first for a lot of people because we have to let go of things that we've been holding on to for so dang long. But it increases the amount of space that you have to pick up new things. And when it comes to Moldavite, it comes to, for some reason, only picking up things that make sense to you. It's like, I refuse to be anybody but myself, and I will never fall into place with something that is not vibrationally resonant of me ever again, now that I've really clicked with Moldavite. So that is the energy of Moldavite, and I do have a very powerful video on Moldavite manifestation that I believe will change the way that you view reality and the way that you view manifestation. So if you have Moldavite, or if you're interested, and if you're more interested to really dissect and profoundly change your life with manifestation, click this video up here. I promise you, this is one of my favorite videos I've ever made. Now, the third crystal that I want to shout out here is citrine. Okay, now mine specifically is a Congo citrine. There are many different kinds of citrine, just as there are many different kinds of other crystals. So I'm specifically talking about Congo citrine. Congo citrine to me is like the embodiment of being completely stoned out of your mind with gratitude. So I'm not talking stony bozo. I'm talking this really full-bodied sensation and vibration of hell's yeah. Like, seriously pumped. To me, it feels like a fire inside of me that I just want to go around and ignite everything with. Like, to me, when I'm holding Congo citrine in my hand, which is where I work with it and feel it the best, by the way, when I'm in this place and I'm holding it and I'm working with it, or when it's in my bath water, right, because this is what I do use in there, I find myself thinking, my mom is so awesome. I'm going to call her right now. I really love my apartment. I'm walking around in it going, I am so lucky to live here. Right now, it's even starting to get to me. I live 6 minutes of a drive away from this hiking place you guys see me at all the time. I'm so grateful for this, okay? So this is the manifestation energy of citrine to me. It's this stoned, oh my gosh, I'm so cuddly, I want to hug everyone and everything. That's how it affects me. And this energy is super powerful for our manifestation because we always get in life a reflection of who we are and who we are being, right? So when I am existing in the vibration of, I am so thankful and grateful for everything, and I'm telling the whole world how grateful for it that I am, and I'm being this grateful person, then what does this create as a reflection? When we think about it, it creates a reflection of a very grateful world. And a world that's grateful for me being in it is going to yield everything to me that I could possibly want, and that will trigger me to feel even more grateful. It's like this feedback loop of gratitude. So, this being said, I do have a video on this as well that I will tag up, boom, here. Now, the last, but certainly not least, crystal that I'm bringing into this bad boy talk here is Libyan desert glass. Okay, so by the way, this is my manifestation necklace. Libyan desert glass to me is this manifestation energy of pure confidence and flow state-esque type being. So when I say flow state, I'm talking being completely lost in a moment and yet completely found in a moment at the same time. Now, this happens to a lot of artists, right? Like somebody who's playing guitar, somebody who's painting a picture. This can happen to a public speaker. It could happen to a teacher. It could happen to a chef, okay? It could happen to a trash truck driver, I'm sure. This could happen for anybody, but it's the state that we find ourselves in where we literally become what we are creating. We lose touch with who we think we are because it's not really us, but we lose touch with this part of us and become whatever the activity is that we're doing. You can notice this happening when, for example, time kind of ceases to exist and all of a sudden you go, how the heck did 13 hours just go by? And I've literally been sitting here playing guitar and I haven't eaten any food, drank any water, or gone to the bathroom, right? It's this kind of energy. And this is the energy of Libyan desert glass. To me, it is the crystal that has completely shifted my YouTube channel video content and the way that I interact with you guys in my videos. It has shifted me into a completely new dimension of manifestation because of the comfortable confidence that I have with myself and the fact that literally I have no idea what word I'm about to say now. And now. And now. The words just flow. It's like there's no thought as to what's going to happen next. I just already am it. And in a flow state is when we find our peak performance. And it's in our peak performance where we are giving something our full attention and our full energy. And when something is being given your full energy, what does that say to the universe? It's going to give it to you. Right? Because you're giving it to yourself. You are becoming it, and it is becoming you. So, this being said, I of course have a Libyan desert glass video on this too. Boom, shabam, there it is. Again, all of these you can find in the description. If you've missed them, you don't need to rewind back in the video to find them again. They'll be linked below for you. Now, this being said, I really, really am passionate about manifestation, crystals, and dimensions, and so many things. So many things. Working with manifestation crystals, doing these manifestation rituals, is to find yourself living a passionate life. That's why these are all so powerful for me and why I wanted to make this video. Perhaps my reality in the external sense isn't necessarily reflecting maybe what we would consider serious success right now to me, right? I don't live in this huge mansion. I don't have 12 sports cars and 4 girlfriends, right? I don't have any of those things. I don't want those, by the way. That's not what I'm trying to say. To me, the most important thing in life is feeling good and feeling fired up and being passionate. And I believe that I am a manifestation guru because I am always fired up and I am always passionate no matter what it is that I'm doing. And that is absolute proof to me that my manifestation is working because I have manifested exactly who and what I want to be. And I want the same for you guys because we deserve to be ourselves. We deserve to exist in the vibration that is who we truly are and what makes us feel so fired up and passionate. We all deserve it. And I want to do it with you guys. And I know that a lot of you guys are already doing this. And in that case, if you've watched this video anyways all the way through, thanks for hanging out with me. Again, don't forget to comment below your favorite manifestation crystal and your favorite manifestation ritual / activity, how you work with it in that way. And don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and definitely subscribe if you made it this far and are not already a subscriber. Once again, my name is Nathan. Thanks for watching this Vibes and Frequencies video. I'll see you in a day from today for my next video. Have a good one. See you soon.